Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having a good Monday. Anyway, today we're going to do a couple small set reviews here. We're going to start off with this first one that I picked up over on Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys about a month ago. He had a sale on his channel. I don't want to call it an auction. It was just a straight up a sale. Fixed prices on stuff, and if you were the first person that claimed that item, you would get it. So he had this cool Geoff Bodine set. Who made this set? Racing Legends. It just says Racing Legends. And the seal has been broken, but the set is intact. Of course, with a lot of sets like this, I fully expect the seals to be broken, just where they've passed hands through collections and so forth. I've got a few of them like that myself, even though I've never had them out and about. And it looks like they have these... let's see here. There we go. So we'll go through the first stack here. Card numbers are on the front, which is pretty cool. You see Geoff and his first wife, Kathy Bodine, I believe that is. So we'll take a look at the backs of them. Gives a little bit of information about him from 1991. Licensed by GEB Inc., so that would be Geoff Bodine's own personal company there. Second card here on top of the Budweiser hauler, probably watching some practice and qualifying. Here's another card here. Looks like an old go-kart. Early years. There talks about the go-karts, micro midgets, and so forth. No, oh, convertible racing. That wouldn't be very fun to turn over. At least something I wouldn't want to have experienced. Of course, I got to experience a rollover in a caged vehicle. It wasn't very fun, but is what it is. Looks like an early modified. Let's see what it says. Career highlights. Just career highlights. Didn't say what that is, but that looks like an early modified. This, excuse me, looks like some sort of late model car, number 38. We'll see if it modifieds, late models, whatever. Another modified. He was an outstanding modified driver back in the day. Look at that big mess of hair he's got going on there. This would have been early 80s with that Winston Cup patch. Matter of fact, this might be 1983 if that's a Gatorade patch going on. Another modified there. Modifieds are very popular up in the Northeast. This would be early 80s, probably, based on the styles of those cars. And they raced models like Pintos, Forenzas, Sunfires, etc. like that. Cavaliers actually raced those as well. It's like a late model Sportsman, now Xfinity Series car. Another late model. Don't know who all these owners are. Could be any number of people. This is where he made his Cup debut, driving Jack Beebe's Race Hill Farms car. Of course, you can see that's an Oldsmobile. He would have ran this in 1978 or 79. 79. This is Cliff Stewart's Spectrum Furniture Direct Connection Pontiac. Would have ran that in 1982 and won Rookie of the Year in it. This is the more iconic number 5 All-Star Racing number 5 car that Rick Hendrick owned. If you follow the bouncing ball on the team numbers, this is technically now the 48 car, because when Casey Kane left, is it the 48? No, the 25 became the 88. And okay, so no, this is now the 24 car. I apologize. So if you follow the bouncing ball of numbers and ownerships and etc., that car is now technically the 24 car. Then we have first career win at Martinsville, very cool, 1984. Second career win, Riverside. Or I'm sorry, that's his third. That would have been his third career win, 1984, the season finale. There's Harry Hyde, his crew chief. This is going to be the second win at Nashville. The final Cup Series race at the Nashville Fairgrounds was won by Geoff Bodine, July of 1984. Gatorade. This is going to be in 1983. There you see Ricky Rudd's car there in the background. Like how archaic the insides of these cars look. Up next, the Gatorade car that Geoff drove for Cliff Stewart. Then you have Geoff Bodine and crew chief Gary Nelson, 1986 Dover win. Here's the Busch Series car that he won with at Daytona in 1986, the Goodies 300. IROC winner in 87 at Daytona. Pretty cool moment in his career. Is that one actually signed? It looks like a facsimile signature. Number 24. This was the race that Bobby Allison, his career ended in the first lap crash. First career top 5 for Michael Waltrip in this race as well, when Michael finished second. Then we hop back to Busch Series action. I'm not sure what year this is, but that's Robert G., which is Dale Earnhardt's grandpa. He was the one of the lead mechanics on this car. Geoff Bodine, 1989 at North Wilkesboro. Final win for Rick Hendrick when he was driving for Rick. And a win at Pocono in 1990. Then it looks like a 1990 win at Martinsville. So obviously this set being in 91, it's not going to cover much, if any, of the 91 season. Looks like he's working on go-karts with his kids Matt and Barry, and he does have a Geoff Bodine t-shirt on. So that's pretty funny. There's the Junior Johnson Ford that he ran in 1990 and 1991. And the final card is his 1986 Daytona 500 win. So I really like this set. This is a really cool set. So Danny, appreciate that. I'm gonna put these back in here. Obviously, a lot of nice NASCAR history that Geoff got to be a part of over the years, including, you know, being part of that initial Rick Hendrick team. If rumor is that if Geoff doesn't win that race at Martinsville, Hendrick Motorsports, as we know it today, does not exist. And how drastically does that change the entire landscape of NASCAR? Who's, you know, what team becomes the lead Chevy team? What team gets all that funding? Another set that I purchased off of Danny in this sale was this Alan Kulwicki Hooters set. And I've seen this set before. This is Series 1, it looks like, and we'll get it out here in just a second. But these would have been released in between 91 and 93. But this is always one of the cover cards, and you've seen this on a lot of hero cards. So Series 1. Outside of one of the restaurants at Atlanta, apparently, which is where Hooters is based out of. See what year, 1992 is where this set was. And we will just let the pictures kind of speak for themselves. No need for me to read these. Really like that one, the winning combination. Naturally Fresh is a salad dressing that is owned by the Hooters Corporation, as is Classic Mixers. Relief Driver. Rusty, racing with Alan Kulwicki there. Very cool. Hooters Pit Crew, Bristol. Who's that in the background? Ted Musgrave, and he's in a Chevy, sponsored by Jasper. So it's going to be spring 1992. Alan did win that race. I like that picture too. Atlanta Motor Speedway. The Hooters 500, where he wins the championship. Alan at Darlington. He's got, is that Pure Later? He does not have Pure Later on the car, so that is going to be 92. The Richmond finish, lost to Bill Elliott by about 2 feet. It's a nice shot of Alan. Some of these would have been really nice to have been able to have gotten signed back in the day. Hooters Ford. Alan and Paul with a $28,000 Unical bonus check. And then Victory Lane at Bristol. So overall, pretty cool set. The backs had some pictures on them that were correlated with the events on the front. And I got one more small set that I've had in my collection for a number of years that I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys. This one's from 1993. And anybody, as you see, it's a Kodak film racing set. And if you're familiar with the way pictures were packaged back in the day, they just came in these neat little envelopes. And if you open it up, and it's I believe it's six card set of Ernie Irvan. And I'm going to get a card here that I have off to the side just to give you a comparison as to the size of these cards. Here is a regular standard size card, so as you can see, it's a little bit more than twice the size of a standard trading card. So Man and Machine, Ernie Irvan. There's the back of them, so they do look a lot like the Trax 92. This is just kind of, I don't like this one because it's definitely a computer-generated type image with one of the Andy Hillenburg Fast Track cars there at Charlotte. So I don't know if that's a real image out here and this is fake, or if this is fake out here and this is real, or whatever. But it just, I don't like it. Next card is Beat the Heat when they won at Daytona in the summer of '92. Richard Petty's last Daytona race. This is a pretty cool shot, an overhead crew shot there. Ernie winning at Sonoma, Sears Point. Had to start last. Well, he didn't start last. He got a penalty for jumping the initial start and came from the back of the field to win the race. This was also the same day that Bill France Sr. passed away. Does it mention that at all? It does not, but that is the same day that Bill France Sr. passed away. And then 200 miles an hour in New York City. Obviously, they have it up on the big Jumbotron screen there. It just talks about the different sponsorships and whatnot that they went through. So I thought this was a pretty cool set. My mom got it for me years ago. I don't think I've had it on the channel. If I have, no big deal. You guys get to see it again. But a couple nice sets that I picked up from Danny, plus this set that I've had in my collection for years. So maybe tomorrow we'll go ahead and open up this box of WWE Heritage. I haven't put in an order yet. I'm just waiting for a couple things to clear in my checking to see how much I have, how much wiggle room I have, so to speak. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. I always enjoy engaging with each and every one of you. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.